Imagine we lived in a world where everyone customized their homes and their outfits to look exactly how they feel on the inside. I swear you would have a world that is much more colorful, less gray and sad, and a lot more unique than the one we have now. Hey, it's Ray, Bunny, and today we'll be talking about the customization and personalization of your life and how it will benefit your mental health, your style, your self-expression, your aura, and also like your productivity and motivation. Me and many of you have grown up in a time where Tumblr and Pinterest were booming, the era where songs like this came out.
Literally, my life is beaches every single night, messy buns and Christmas lights.
I grew up in the golden era of YouTube, as I like to call it. The DIYs, the oversaturation, where your aesthetic life was laid out in a visual space, and where real life seems quite dull compared to the vibrancy of the internet. The internet gives you a space to escape from the dull, sad environment that we live in that is full of roads and lack of third spaces, and our capitalist society thrives on our sadness and dedication to our work. Let me just tell you, that doesn't just have to be on the internet, but can also translate into your real life. The one thing that I took away from growing up in this era of the internet isn't the chronic internet addiction or the way I can make friends in real life because I spend too long making friends online and I don't know how to communicate outside of text. No. What was I talking about? The thing that I hold the most is the DIY era of YouTube. It was a time where the emphasis of buying things from Hobby Lobby or Michael's and making a cute little decorations for yourself was highly encouraged, especially for teenage girls who are trying to find a way to decorate their room with fairy lights, posters, and all the things that make them themselves. I quite literally have to be surrounded by things that visually stimulate me and the things that I like 24/7. This doesn't just make me happy, but it also makes me feel like I have a sense of self, especially in an era of overconsumption where you feel like you're losing yourself because of everything that you see in the internet. You guys need to lock in back to yourself and your real life. And you can do that by surrounding yourself by things that you love. I live in a literal closet. But it's my closet. I do live in a closet. Not this closet though. And my room isn't perfect, but it's mine. So let's commence a little room tour. Here we have my actual closet. And here I have more clothes. And here I have even more clothes. My sister painted these even before the pandemic, I think. And I've left them up because they're unique and cute and I love them. This is a tapestry I've had since I was literally 5 years old. I also have no idea what these stains are. Actually, I'm just noticing that. Well, there's stains all over there, but this is one of my most beloved tapestries ever. I really like it. I mean, look at it, it's cute. And then I have my infamous my bed. This is where I film. This is where I do my makeup. This is where I sleep. This is where I do quite literally everything. I decorated my shelf and stuff with scrap fabric that I have. All of these keychains I have gotten throughout the years and I have kept them. My space is far from perfect, but it's mine. I hung up all these things up here because it's a visual stimulant. Whenever I'm feeling anxious or sad or just overall thinking about our inevitable doom, I look up to my cute little keychains and I remember, oh wait, cute things exist and I love myself and I love my room and I love being in here. It makes me feel safe. It gives me instant gratification and serotonin that I don't need to reach out by looking at my phone or going on Pinterest or Tumblr when it's literally right here. Does anyone else use Tumblr? I love Tumblr. It's still great, and these are things that you can hold and you can touch and you can feel and they make you feel better. This is my diary. I have completely decorated it from head to toe. It used to be plain and red and ugly and I never used to use it. But when I started decorating it and I made it look visually stimulating, I have literally journaled every single night. I feel so much more compelled to open and look at it and use it. And this goes for everything. If you're in school, get supplies that make you feel good. They don't even have to be fancy supplies. You can add stickers that you like, you can add cutouts. As long as you DIY and personalize it, you will feel the urge to want to use it more. A large amount of the American population, probably including you, collects one thing or the other, whether it's the god-awful ugly Labubus, bruh, no judge here, or K-pop photo cards, or Pokemon cards, or anything. These things are all very important, and I think it's even more important to display them. From an Astrology Today article, it states, the rarity of a piece that you're collecting can not only make it valuable, but it can also stimulate certain parts of the brain that register its uniqueness. The scientific research relating to this phenomenon is called the oddball experiment. The oddball paradigm is pretty much an experiment to see how your brain reacts to stimuli. If I'm saying anything wrong, please correct me because science goes right past my head. But that is, in short, what it is. But this may relate to why we seek uniqueness in things that we collect. It stimulates our brain in areas that connect to our pleasure center. This doesn't have to be just unique Pokemon cards, but just finding a unique little trinket at the thrift store is going to stimulate that part of your brain that makes you go, wow! And having that around you is gonna make you go, wow! Every time you see it. And it's just gonna make your mood better. I spend a lot of my time in this room like this, which means I am prone to seeing and hearing shit that does not make me happy and also stewing in my own little brain. Having things to pull you away from that and distract you and make your brain go, wow, is honestly one of the quickest ways to pull yourself out of the thought of impending doom and the state of our economy. Anyway, I have gotten to the point where every single thing I own has to have stickers and has to be customized in one way or the other, or I won't use it or it won't feel like mine. These things are really, really helpful if you're ever feeling demotivated and you want to do something and you can't, especially if you are an artist and you want to use your sketchbook more. Decorating and personalizing your sketchbooks are gonna make you want to use them more. It's a way to increase productivity as well as making things really cute. Propaganda that I'm not falling for this summer is beige interiors, gray exteriors, and no personality. Surrounding yourself with things that you resonate with and you like is gonna make you feel like you have a better sense of self. Recently, I thrifted this bunny pillow, guys. Have you seen me as an object more than this? This is literally me. Guys, this is literally me. If you're feeling sad and depressed and you also don't have the space to decorate, sometimes decorating your personal belongings is one step towards making things feel like yours and making you want to use them. When you have things that you buy that you don't really like, it is doing almost the opposite effect. On this channel, we talk about self-expression a lot, and styling yourself around your personality is one of my most important things in my life. I try to express and dress exactly how I feel on the inside. But if you're not a fashion person or you don't have an opportunity or don't have an opportunity to wear your clothes that you want all the time, customizing your space is the perfect way to do it. It forms a sense of self-expression even when you're not dressing up. Decorating and personalization, it does not have to mean you have to buy a shit ton of things, and it does not have to mean you have to spend so much money on making everything personalized and beautiful. It can just mean drawing something that you like and putting it out here. If you take a look at my wall, you will see that I have acquired quite a lot of stuff here. I did not spend very much money on all of these things. I have used magazine cutouts, I've used pictures from K-pop albums. I thrifted these. I got these on AliExpress for, it was like $2, like it was not expensive at all. And these I've had forever. Using the things around you with the sources that you have is honestly the most productive way that you can do this. Because how can you be yourself if you're not being yourself. Looking at inspo pictures on Pinterest, it can be helpful, of course, to like see your vision, but honestly, the most productive thing to personalizing your life and your room is really just by personalizing it. Take what you have in front of you. If you have a magazine, take out something that you like from it. If you have a dollar store, go to the dollar store, find some stickers, find some bottles, put shit in it. Every little thing counts. Even if there's one thing or two things that are there to give you instant serotonin and gratification, that's all you need. You just need a little bit something to make you feel like you are in charge of your life. I enjoy putting up little keychains as well, and a lot of my keychains I got were pretty inexpensive. I have found a lot of things from thrifting, guys. Thrifting is one of my holy grails when it comes to expression and self-expression, because only you can find that on that day. It is a unique thing that you found. One man's trash is another man's treasure. The joy that you get for finding something that you absolutely love for super cheap and putting it up or wearing it, it just makes you feel unique and it makes you feel happy. So don't let money or your age or having an aesthetic stop you from personalization. Key to everything is being true to yourself and unique without falling in the hands of conformity or the fear of being cringe, because I would rather be surrounded in things that I love, making me happy, than to be worried about how someone will react when they see the things that I love. Mediocrity. It's out, guys. Start expressing yourselves now. But the point of this video is that you don't have to just rely on Pinterest and online spaces to make you feel like you have a spot in this world. You can customize everything. You can personalize everything with little to no cost, and it will instantly make you feel so much better. So start putting stickers on things. You can get stickers for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Make your bedspread as crazy and as colorful and as beautiful as you possibly can, and just start personalizing. You are in charge of your own life, and what you should do is donate to the organizations that I've linked down below. As we all know, we have a big orange man leading this country right now. I have linked organizations in the bio. Let's protect trans lives, let's protect immigrants, and let's free Gaza. Guys, world peace. Please. Please. I'm just a girl sitting here talking about the personalization of my bedroom, while there's some people who don't even have a bedroom to personalize, and they don't even have the thought of it in their head because they can't even go out to get food without being shot and killed on the streets. So please do your best. Spread awareness, spread the links if you don't have money. I will admit I am not the most articulate person when it comes to this, and I do not have the biggest platform, but please, your voice matters and your actions matter. And if you're tired of how this world is, first thing you can do is donate. Second thing you do is make your room look pretty so you don't have to think about it all the time. Yup. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I haven't made a sit and talk and commentary video in such a long time, and I've missed it so much, y'all. So if you stay tuned, I have another fashion video coming up. I know y'all love when I talk about niche fashion and micro aesthetics. And for today's comment Strawberry Bunny. Strawberry Bunny. Follow me on my Instagram because I'm super active on there. And yeah, I guess that's it. I love you guys very, very much. Thank you for deciding to watch this video out of all the videos on this platform. And I will see y'all later. Bye!